So I'd like to briefly move on to ethics. I said I'd like to look at interconnectedness in the realm of ethics. So in a way, this is kind of where, for me, the edge, the cutting edge of engaged Buddhism would be around looking at ethical practice. How does my ethics as a Buddhist practitioner, how does that interplay in the world? How does that engage with the world? It's not, I don't mean to practice loving kindness just so that I feel better. I mean, I'd like to feel better. I enjoy feeling better. It's really not what interests or motivates me, to be honest. It's good. It's a good byproduct. But actually, I'm much more interested in how I can ethically kind of live in a way that has value for me and has meaning for me. And I kind of trust that when that happens, I do in fact feel good. So that's nice. Anyway, just thought because I'd mentioned engaged Buddhism the other day, I thought I'd just share with you the definition of engaged Buddhism according to the International Network of Engaged Buddhists. So they say engaged Buddhism is engagement in caring and service, in social and environmental protest and analysis, in non-violence as a creative way of overcoming conflict, and in right livelihood and other initiatives which prefigure a society of the future. It also engages with a variety of contemporary and often controversial concerns of relevance to an evolving Buddhism. Engaged Buddhism combines the cultivation of inner peace with active social compassion in a mutually supportive and enriching practice. So for me, this was, I found that I quite like that as a definition, because I think sometimes, within the order and the movement, talk about engaged Buddhism, and people say to me sometimes, I don't want to go and protest marches. I think, fair enough, don't go, I don't have a problem with you not going in a protest march. I might go, because I quite enjoy them, but I have don't mind other people not going in them. And there's something about what does engaged Buddhism really mean, we don't have to kind of pick up the flag and go to the barriers and the barricades, etc., 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 even though some of us might choose that as a way of working. But it is much more to do for me with this analysis of what's actually happening in the world and finding a way of engagement that works for us and that is actually alive for us. And to, engage in initiatives which prefigure a society of the future. What that means for me, I suppose, really, is a society based on the ethics and the values that have meaning. And actually, I think probably what it comes down to is, if I may say so, love. At the end of the day, that's kind of what it comes down to.